help us improve our blah, blah, blah. No thanks, YouTube. Just start the damn stream. Why don't you? Good Lord, like we need any more delays. What's up? How goes it? Good evening. God of the Abyss, the first one in here. Besides the adorable Zoe dog, whose treats I actually haven't grabbed yet. But nobody's perfect, even though I obviously, Zoe's as close to perfect as you can get. Except for just fluids. I never know. I'm like, is it slobber? Is it water that dripped from you? Is it pee? What? Why? There's the floor is always, yeah. There's always something. Okay, you're kind of rude too. You are. You're a little bit rude. A little impolite. No, you're a little impolite. Wow, you look like a much longer dog when I came down. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't mean to give you a weird perspective. Yeah, you're not a greyhound or something. Sorry. My bad. Would you like your treats? Would you like a cod schmacko? Could you sit? Under protest. Under protest. What's going on though? Yes. Yeah. I'm saying hi to people. I'm getting your treat. Fine. I can't say hi. I'm gonna get the damn treat, I guess. Oh, did I bump into something? Would I bump the camera? Oh, for fuck's sake. All right, fine. Did we just calm your doggy butt down? Yes. Zoe likes the cod schmackos. You guys gotta sponsor us. You gotta sponsor us for the cod schmackos because Zoe loves them. Icelandic brand. They are the best. We all know it. Every dog knows it. Every dog caretaker knows it. The best cod schmackos around. Only name brand cod schmackos will do for Zoe, the queen of sass. For fuck's sake. How's it going though? What's up, Ninja Turtle? What's up, Dunk? What's up, Pixie Bale? Mob Omega. Kevin, what is your problem? Okay. Are you a mod for the channel, Pixie? That's why her name is Blue. That is a true story. What do we go this way? So, okay, there we go. That way. There we go. Phone upside down. I don't even have the rest of the treats and things that I'm supposed to give Zoe either. I was watching the foosball all day. Vitaly, hello. Thomas B, what's going on? Hated by y'all. What's up, Rob? How's it going? What's going on today, guys? Hope everyone's doing well. Hope your weekends have been going well so far. My apartment still is not set back up the way I'd like it to be, and there's mess everywhere. But you know what I did the last couple of days that I haven't done for a bit? I actually cooked some food, which was very nice, as I felt like I had the time and space to actually cook for myself. So that was a plus. I liked that. What's going on, Micah? How's he on saying script? Mahalo Vantage. Zemo, congrats to your Bears. Bit of a heart attack there, but yeah, congrats. Minnow, hello. It is. How do you do? Stroking my saber. Speaking of a little bit of heart attacks. That damn Bears game was electric. Rams game not so much. We'll be out next round, but hey, we got one win, I guess. Oh well. I thought you were just gonna be making a joke like, wow, that Bears game. Whoo! Packers blew it so hard. Nobody paid attention to what was going on in the game earlier today, but yeah, dude, both those games were really fun from a person who's not a fan of either teams, you know, or any four of the teams, right? Like that was just good football. That was just exciting football. Not necessarily good football. There was some pretty sloppy playing, but it was exciting football. That's for damn sure. James, the Duke of Buffalo Valander. Wah! Take that, James. How do you do? I don't. God, we're gonna start off this way on a fucking Saturday night. I need a drink before I can read James's message. If somebody else sends over and takes over the big shot spot before I get back from pouring my drink, then I don't have to read James's joke, right? I'm just saying. If, somebody could do me a solid. I wouldn't complain. Definitely wouldn't complain. I gotta get more water. I gotta get all the drinks. Son of a... Rinse my hands off, because I just grabbed a GREENIE. Alright, hang on. Let's be a little noisy here for a second as we clink around the glass. Okay, did I just take all the ice? Oh, there's one ice cube left I can save for alcoholism purposes. Sweet. My freezer's kind of like not as frozen as it should be. I mean, like it kind of freezes stuff, but I feel like it doesn't. It's not doing the best job. It's not that damn exciting. Also, they have given me a new washer and dryer and a new camera. A new dishwasher, but look at this. This is irritating. You see this? Burner on. Do you see those both saying off? Do you see those both saying off? So now apparently, oh God, camera again, seriously? Apparently, there's something wrong with the stove where it's just registering, and like I clearly know that the burners are off. Like, I mean, I put my hands on them; they're definitely off. But the fact the light is on is really bothering me. So it is really, really bothering me. All right, there we go. Ninja Turtle sent over $3 Australian. Oh my God, you took over the Big Shot spot. Why, thank you. That is fantastic. Saying my package should arrive soon. Well, good luck on your package collection. Is that your lightsabers or what? Nah, I gotta read James' stupid joke anyways. Unfortunately. Hated by y'all, gifting one gifted tier 1 sub over on the Twitch as well. Thank you very much, Rob, for the support. I appreciate it. Have an idea? How about we all share the live on X to help Intoxicated Gamer get to 10K? On X? You mean Twitter? No, it's okay. we don't need any bots coming over. we already get the Stream Boo bot, so we're good. All right, I have to read James's stupid friggin' joke here. Thank you for your attempts, though, guys. I do appreciate it. I don't make jokes about dwarfs. I'm a responsible person. After all, they look up to me. Boo! That is borderline offensive. I would request you rethink such jokes in the future, James. It's actually kind of funny. Boo! 4 out of 10. Take a lap. I will give you a low score. Huh? Low score? Get it? Dwarf. Shit. Oh my God, Zoe, that was too close. You're beautiful, but we didn't need to be that close. We don't need to be that close with your breath either. Can you say it? Oh, the head tilt, the shake was good. There you go, good girl. All right, enjoy. Whew, God, dog breath. Dog frickin' breath. Thank you all very much for the support. Cheers. If the Eagles win, we'll play Seattle. I think, yes, I think that's most likely. And if the 49ers win, we'll play the Bears. I'd rather play in Seattle and not cold-ass Chicago. Yeah, right? Yeah, that's how it goes. I kind of would rather... I was talking to friends about this. We're talking about it online, too. And I think that, because, like, a lot of Seahawks fans are like, well, damn, now we got to play the Rams again. I'm like, let's do it. I think the Rams are the best remaining team. Let's just get it out the way. I'd rather play the Rams after they nearly lost to the Panthers and we had a bye week than, like, we play the 49ers and maybe get beat up a little bit and then have to play the Rams in the championship game when we're more banged up. Like, I'd rather just get it out the way. So if the Seahawks are the best team in the NFL, they're going to have to prove it. I think they are. The best team doesn't always win, but I think they will. So cheers. Cheers. Damn, I thought I was helping. No, I appreciate it, Thomas. No, you're thoughtful, and I do appreciate that. Not a problem at all. Subs for mods. Just kidding. I can't. If I could do that, then people would never send over any more support. Like if everybody who just sent over support would get to be mod right away. they'd stop. It's unfortunately what happened with, let me pick a random name from the chat. Yeah, with Miss Jane. Miss Jane, I made her mod, and then she stopped donating. You know, she was paying my rent there for a few months. Don't tell Sanskrit. But she was paying my rent for a few months, and then I was like, oh yeah, I can make you mod, sure. And then she never sent over another donation. It was just sad. Inslane, what's up, dude? How's it going? Same, just found out the wife's pregnant, so I'm gonna be eating bologna sandwiches every day for the next year. That you could do better than that. Not the wife, probably. It's amazing you found a woman. But I think you can do better than bologna sandwiches. Pretty sure. They're going to make you move again to fix that stove light. God, I'd be so pissed. No, there's no, it's not leaking or anything. But it really is like, I literally hadn't cooked for maybe 2 weeks on that stove. Probably just because going to the other apartment, and I wasn't cooking up there really. I was just like microwave some stuff. And then I come back and like I cooked some, what did I even cook? Oh, I got like a chicken cordon bleu thing from Costco, which was fine. It wasn't anything exciting. But that in the oven, and then I had like Brussels sprouts that were from Costco, and I was like, I gotta cook these before they go bad. So I just cooked some Brussels sprouts. I had some pepper that I didn't want to go bad. I had some mushrooms that I didn't want to go bad. Some onion. And I cooked up all that stuff on the stove top, and then the light just doesn't go off, and I'm like, great, cool. Why? What are you doing? Why? I want to play the video game. What do you want? God, you're piercing. I'm wearing pants still? Everything is wrong about this. Yeah. I know. Do you want the Dasquin? Jeez. Okay. My God. Bossy. Why would that be? I didn't ask the camera to take pictures. Maybe it's just the camera's in love with you, Zoe. Camera loves you and it just takes pictures all the time. Hang on. Let me grab the Dasquin. Grab my pajamas. Actually, yeah, hang on. PJs. Where are the PJs? Oh my God, this bedroom smells like friggin' pot. It's disgusting, Zoe. Jeez, please. Get you to eat those in the bathroom or something. My God, that's a bad smell. All right. Hey. Watch out. Let's see. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? All right, Dasquin for the Sassy Queen. James sending over another. Oh my God, James! Now you've made the whole top row look ridiculous. All right, today's stream brought to you by Dasquin Soft Chews, the soft chew supplements that we give to Zoe Dog to help out with her joints and stuff. Show me that deck, bald man. I haven't even made it yet, so I was thinking maybe tomorrow we do that, just because, like, I don't know, there's fucking nothing to do tomorrow, so nothing valuable with timing or anything. All right, you ready? Catch it. Good catch. What a good girl. What a good dog. One more. You ready? Catch it. Oh my God, that was my throw, Zoe. That was like half of Caleb Williams' throws tonight. I'm so sorry. That was definitely on me. We're not gonna count that one against you. We'll just count it. I think you were on a streak of like 2 days. I don't remember. But we'll just not count that one. That was definitely my fault. All right. And I will give you one chicky foot, and then that's it. After that, you gotta calm down. You gotta be like, that's all the treats you're getting for today. You had the schmacko, you had the greenie, you have this chicken foot. It's disgusting, gross chicken foot. Yes, here. Okay. You got it? There you go. That's it. Now I'm playing a video game whether you like it or not. Damn dog. Damn dog. Taking us to the cleaners over here. Oh, God. I never had the camera on autofocus before, and it seemed to focus in at the right distance. I don't know why all of a sudden it stopped doing that. It's very, Very irritating. What flibble? How do you do? James sending over another buck saying, I had a grocery delivery this afternoon. The driver said, I've got a couple of substitutions for you. Here's your rosemary and haddock. I said, this is not my time this is not the time or the place. I hate you. Thanks for the $1. James sending another $1 before I could even get that one out. Why do bees always have sticky hair? Because they use honeycombs. Boo! James! Good Lord, these are terrible jokes. And I've heard them before, too. How many of you, a 3 for the first one, because I wouldn't necessarily expect you to know what a haddock is, and 2 for the next one, because now just a 1, honestly, because that one's a really old joke, and it's really, really bad, so no, boo, take a lap, thank you for the dollars. Much appreciated. Mighty Toko, hello, how's it going? Alaska, my dog chewed off her lead today when I tied her up for less than 3 minutes to help my daughter with softball pitches. It was funny. Well, hopefully your doggo is okay, as that could be potentially a scary situation, but sounds like probably okay. I'm booing you, Flibbles. What are you booing Flibbles for? Do you stop the foosball talk? Can I unmute? I mean, there's probably gonna be foosball talk all night, but you know, it's playoff season, buddy. We're not specifically mentioning it. No, get off me. No, absolutely not. Settle down. You've had all the treats. I don't want to hear your stuff. No, don't need no smack talk from no dogs. Do not need no smack talking, schnack having dogs. It's over, Zoe. I have the high ground. All right. Let's move the heck on. Yep, just dog dribble. I mean, kind of, yeah. Although, hey, Caleb Williams had good throws. I mean, nearly 50% of them were on target. Yeah, that guy has extreme talent and very piss poor accuracy. Twin Elijah's hello. How do you do? What's going on? What's going on? Okay, that's not good. Yeah, maybe we'll get to making a deck tonight and do a little bit of Battlegrounds too, but I mostly just want to get on and get a stream in because, you know, that's my job, and so kind of important to do that on a regular basis. Otherwise, people get pissed. Hello, Alan Gold. How do you do? I also, Kevin, I didn't mean to gloss over your announcement there. Congratulations, buddy. Congratulations. Haven't seen a live stream in a week or so. Haven't been a ton of them either. I've been busy with real life, but I always try to catch your videos anyhow. Hope you're doing well and all's good. How's Dad doing? Good. He's good. We're chilling. Nothing too exciting. Yeah, we've been eating out too much. Doctor's appointment, different things. I got a massage. He got a massage the next day. Like, you know, no standard life things. Nobody's been. I don't even want to get into it, but yeah. Yeah, we're chilling. Thanks for asking. How are you doing? My package is a Lego Santa Darth Maul minifig. Nice, dude. A Lego Santa Darth Maul minifig. That is definitely something. Definitely something. What's up, Shalemade? Good evening. I'm not. No, James. Okay. I was pre-screening. I'm like, this is not. You're not getting a free one by me. God damn it, James. You will be happy to know I found the power cord to the Xbox. So we could play an Xbox game sometime soon. How mad would you be if I did a different game besides finishing Claire? Would you be upset if I started like KOTOR 2? Read my joke? Not with that attitude. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. Oh God, why do I keep being like on stream and feeling like I have to sneeze? Maybe it's because the fan is on? Maybe like it's the Cod Schmacko stink? I don't know. Like that's been multiple times recently where I'm just like, I want to sneeze for some reason. You underestimate her power? Well, she's certainly got the power of panting going on beneath me. Who do you think is going to win tomorrow's games? I'm very interested in the Patriots and Chargers. Are the Patriots legit? Or is their record inflated with an easy schedule? I would, if my predictions would be the Eagles, the Texans, and the Pats. Those are my picks. I of course picked the Rams and the Bears to win today as well. You know, so yeah. Except Hitman. It's enough sports stroking. I can stroke my sports any time. Yeah, sure, okay. I didn't start it. Yeah, we didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning. True story. No, yeah. I've been around because I kind of stopped playing the game. No worries, buddy. Thanks for hanging out anyways. You don't need to play the game in order to be a friend of the channel, in order to watch Jessica Drew there hold my head on a regular basis. Feels like that one like always lasts longer too. But yeah, we had recently an alliance mate who hadn't been around, taking a little break from the game, is going to be coming back. By the way, if you guys ever get on the wait list for the Alliance, make sure you're paying attention to your friggin' DMs on Discord there, because like we would have had a different new Alliance member had anybody actually responded to either me or Hines. Some of you guys, like Flibble, posted your profiles for prestige updates and stuff, which I appreciate. Some people did, but then like specifically the first couple people who we contacted, like nobody responded, and it's like, oh well, okay, I guess. And then this former Alliance mate hit me up, and I was like, well, he left in good standing, so he'd be first anyways. But had we already talked to somebody, we would have, you know, given them the spot, because, you know, obviously don't want to be a D-bag for someone who's been waiting. But nobody, like I think a couple different people we reached out to, and nobody got back to us. And I was like, oh, all right, never mind then. My last wasn't even a joke. I know, but I just don't trust you, so it would immediately report you to the authorities. How do I love the music you play when the stream says stream starting soon? Do you like classical music in general? I still been meaning to switch that up. What's up, Nick? How do you do? What about the Bills and the Jags? Oh, are they playing? Oh, wait, which is Monday? Is that? I forget which game is Monday. I don't know. I think the Jags have the better defense. I think I'll still go with the Bills, though. I don't know. It's interesting, too, because like I've seen in the AFC, a lot of people talking up the Jaguars defense and how well Trevor Lawrence has been playing, and then talking up how well like the Texans have been playing, too. And I'm just like, yeah, Seahawks kind of manhandled both those teams. I'm much more concerned with the Rams and the Eagles, I would say, overall. I'm not like concerned about anybody, honestly, because I think that the Seahawks are the best team in the league, and I think they're gonna win the Super Bowl this year. However, just because you might be the best team in the league doesn't mean you're gonna win. Any given Sunday or Saturday or whatever the hell day we end up playing on, anybody can win. But the scarier teams remaining, I think, are still the Rams and the Eagles. The Rams because they're so well balanced. Eagles because of their defense. And then probably Broncos, maybe Pats. I don't know, something like that. Who'd you use in the Coliseum? I've only used Fat Man so far. I think I still need to get some points. So still need to get some points. Colin, hello, how do you do? Proud of my Panthers. Keep pounding, buddy. Good luck next week. Thank you. Yeah, dude, I Sanskrit, close your ears or something. I don't know. Both of those games, I think, just came down to the end, poor clock management and poor play calling, basically. Because, like, both teams that lost had chances to win and probably should have won, but they just managed the clock very poorly at the end and called really bad plays. Like, you don't, when you have 50, 60 seconds left, even 40 seconds left, and you need a field goal or you need to, score that touchdown, but you got timeouts, like, you go over the middle of the field, man. Go over the middle of the field, clock the ball. Get your team needs to be prepared for doing that under 2-minute drill. And when the Rams were going down the field, I was like, and we got like close to 2-minute warning, I would just yell on the TV at the Panthers, just be like, dude, take your freaking timeouts. What are you doing? Take your timeouts. They're gonna score on you. If you're in a game where the team who has the ball last wins because they scored last to take the lead, you got to be the team that has that. You can't leave time. Even if you throw it deep and you get behind them on the defensive side, and you score a touchdown, if you leave them too much time and you got the MVP of the league on the other side, they can come back and win that. Like, I just was very bad, very poor time management, very poor play calling, I would say, for both those teams at the end. The Packers in particular, though, Jesus Christ, 21-3. That was bad. That was bad. But yeah, the Panthers, I thought, did very well. They'll be interesting to see next year for sure. What up, MKS? How's it going? I've had enough of your bald shenanigans. I'm out. Wow, James, that is hurtful. That is hurtful. We saw some rockets by the cabin. They were probably mad we didn't have any trash to steal until we left. My bad, trash pandas. Ah, okay. You saw some Bradley Coopers by the cabin, and they were mad because they think the NFL only exists to sell food, and their plastic surgeon did them horribly wrong. Hey, wait, I posted my Prestige picture the same day they asked for it? Yes, and I appreciate that. Thank you. You, however, were not either next up on the list or you didn't respond in a timely fashion. I forget who was next up, so. But I appreciate the posting. Yeah. Too sucky player to join your high-flying alliance? Hopefully one day I'll be a better player. Yeah, I'm not good, so like, it's not based on that, man. Sometimes it's just who shows up and is responsible to the team and handles their business, even if they aren't the best person overall in terms of their skill. I got no message, so it wasn't me. Yeah, then no worries. Oh yes, I definitely still say subscribe for the memories of the twin Elijahs. Sub. I don't know, but that's a terrible attempt. Terrible attempt. We will eventually play other games again too. Perhaps you'll be interested in one of those Mr. Elijah's twin people. God damn it. So Varun, how's it going? Wait, what, a live stream? Ah, God, man. Swear to God, if Varun complains one more time, I'm just gonna end it. Pork Grind is winning. Yeah, I do not care in the slightest about that. Like, I do not care about like any of those characters. Nobody seems very interesting to me. Like, all right, let's go ahead and I voted for APOC, but not APOC, but Age of APOC Colossus, because I like the Age of Apocalypse storyline. I read those comics in the 90s as they were coming out and appreciated that, and yeah, so but otherwise, like, I don't care. The community will pick who the community picks, and they'll either be a cool champion or they won't, and that'll be that. And I'll probably waste $25 on the Platinum Pass for them or something. Is Webster bugged? Abs do. Can't claim a Valiant Crystal. Being VSD, it should be fixed now. It was bugged earlier, but it should be fixed now. I was able to get my daily crystal. Earlier in the day, someone did mention, Flibbles actually brought it up, and like, it was fixed pretty much right away. If it's still not working for you, just like close out, assuming you're on PC, whatever it is, close out the browser, close the page, and restart, and you should be fine. I would believe. Bradley Cooper is probably too busy visiting those bad surgeons to go to the cabins. That makes sense. Yeah, that does make sense. Kaskam nerfed the Hulkling damage. He's trash. Nope, they didn't. It's just that's how the power. That's how scaling works. But they didn't nerf the damage at all. I've seen lots of that stuff going around about him or Valk being nerfed, but like no, they're not nerfed at all. Sometimes things just don't scale the same way as you would hope that they do, just because like what is it? Block penetration doesn't scale the same way as some of the other attack values do. At least that's how DLL describes it to me. Because if it actually was nerfed, people would be rightfully pissed. But it's not. I have an apartment in the city. Bradley Cooper can come visit me. I couldn't look at him. I can't look at him now. It's like, it honestly was hard for me to finish the most recent season of The Boys because of how badly, what's her name, after Face Up. Like when actors do that, I'm just like, sorry. It breaks the suspension of disbelief. It breaks the immersion for me, I guess. I'm just like, dude, what'd you do to your fucking face? Like that is, I understand that you're in Hollywood and I don't understand the pressures you're going through, but no, now you look like a monster. I'd rather look old than look like a plastic, you know, whatever they are. I don't know, man, but it is a very sad phenomenon, and no matter how big we get on this here channel, which you should be subscribed to, damn it, we're never doing plastic surgery like that. That's for goddamn sure. Storm Phoenix, not exciting? No, I don't care. What up, Ice Tway? How do you do? Have you watched movie 1517 to Paris? I have not. Yes, I love the Xbox 360 games. I mean, we could go play Battlefront right now. Wolverine Phoenix would also have been pretty cool. Instant 95% of the vote. Yeah, I just don't care. Like, and that's totally fine that other people do. But none of those characters are that exciting to me. Lots of times I get questions about like, who do you want in the game, or who do you? I'm like, I don't care, man. Like, whatever comes up, comes up. We'll play with who we're given, and it kind of helps me just to like not get my hopes up too much, not get disappointed by anything too. I'm voting for Porkgrind so that when he doesn't win, I know it's another rigged vote. Ah, so because if the candidate that you vote for doesn't win, naturally it must be rigged. What's thoughts on buffed up Doctor Strange? Have not messed with him, nor have I seen anything. You going straight to rank 4? I don't know. OMG, he talks so much. That's the whole point of being here, Pixie. Is that I mean, would you prefer I just played the game in silence? That doesn't seem very interesting. Seems frankly pretty goddamn boring. What surgery would Abdo get a moob reduction? Wow. Rude. It's a Flash. How's it going? Good evening. When Abdo hits 1 million subscribers, he's going to fly to Turkey to get hair transplant. If we ever hit 1 million subscribers, then I would imagine that Chinese baldness cure will come out. So there's no need to go to Turkey. It'll be out already, I'm sure. Also, why would I care? Bald is sexy. That's gonna be okay. Yeah, I actually probably should update that on Twitch at some point, though. Since that still is my like avatar, whatever is the bald is sexy thing that I just threw on there for whatever reason. Also, I can't really get any kind of, well, anything from White Mummy at the moment, since he is Iranian, and damn, things were not, again, do we, we avoid, we're not talking politics or religion as standard practice in the chat. I can say whatever the fuck I want to. You guys cannot talk about those things in the chat. I was so focused on how fucked up things are in America that I didn't realize, like I sent Mummy a message and I didn't hear back from him for like a full day, and I was like, huh, that's weird. Hope he's doing all right. And then I saw some like news finally about Iran, and I was like, oh, okay, they shut off the internet again because they're worried about the people revolting and regime change and whatnot. I'm like, okay, well, so we will keep Mummy in our thoughts and prayers, our tots and pairs. We will hope that Mummy is doing well, as we do to all the good people of Iran. Not the bad people of any country. The bad people can suck it. The bad people probably wouldn't suck it, though. Really. Do bad people suck it? I think mostly good people suck it. Because if you're an asshole, you're probably not going to suck it. I mean, I'm just saying, like, so... The saying, suck it, it's what you want someone to do. It's one of those confusing ones. I don't know. Anyways, I'm just saying. Shout out to Mummy. I hope Mummy's doing okay. Abdo wouldn't be Abdo if he had hair. I have hair. It's right here. It's all here. It's also here, too. I need to trim it. I actually trimmed my hair down as per normal about 4 or 5 days ago, and then I didn't stream for 4 days in a row. I was like, oh, you didn't get to see me freshly shaven for that brief period of time. Dutch My Tick, hello, Dutch My Tick, what's going on? Sending over a gifted membership, gifting it to Mr. Flibble. My God, Flibble, you might not be in the Alliance yet, but you're in the Intoxicated Gamers Lounge, thanks to Dutch My Tick. Dutch My Tick, how you doing tonight? What's going on, buddy? Thank you very much for the support. What's up, what's up? And you took over the big shot spot, so we don't have to see James's dumb name up there. Duke of bullshit. I'm talking shit just because he's gone now. But yeah, welcome on into the Intoxicated Gamers Lounge, Mr. Flibble. I'm sure you've been in here before. Not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. I don't keep strict track of everyone who's ever been in the club. In the club. You know. Too many people. Too many people sometimes. Also, who do you see coming out of the AFC? That's tough, man. That's tough. I don't know who to believe in. No one's been super convincing. Maybe the Pats. I really don't think that Herbert and the Chargers are going to get it done. Houston and the Jags, I think, both have similar kinds of opportunities because of their defenses. I also think that Trevor Lawrence is probably the better quarterback of those two, or at least has been playing better right now. Broncos definitely have a great defense, and I think Bo is capable of winning in the playoffs. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. I'm more sure that the Seahawks, the Rams, or the Eagles are pretty damn good than I am about anybody in the AFC. I think the NFC is the stronger division this year. We'll see, though. Legend, how's it going? How's everyone seeing the results of Summoner's Choice? What's going on, Abdo? Good evening. Are they updating MKS? Were you talking about it? Who's mentioning it? King Saitama, were you the one who's mentioning it? I forget. But are they putting out updates on like Instagram or something? Or where? So suck it or you're a bad guy. Interesting Riz right there. I'm just saying, like, when you tell the bad people to suck it, it's like probably it's unlikely that they're going to because they're bad, right? Because that seems like a really nice thing to do for somebody. It would be to suck it. So I just feel like bad people probably were selfish and wouldn't do that. Now, I'm not saying that everyone who doesn't suck it is bad, because that'd be ridiculous. Some people just might not like doing that. Some people might have a horrible gag reflex. Some people might be, straight. Whatever. I mean, straight men can, or women can suck on, well, no, then that'd be lesbian. You can suck on other things. It doesn't have to be it necessarily. But usually I think that's what's being referred to when you say suck it, right? So I don't know. This is the kind of after dark conversations you can get on a Saturday night here in the Intoxicated Gamers Lounge when we got the deep house music going. Reminds you of Ibiza, does it not? That weekend you flew to Ibiza and you spent time with that one person who was a good person. Might have been a little promiscuous, but they were good and kind enough to suck it. Maybe Mykonos. I don't know. Anyways. You shaved south of the border is what I heard. Wow. Wow. Haven't had a reason to do that in a long time. I mean, other than just general states of preparedness. Because you never know. Although mostly, you're pretty sure. Pretty sure, fortunately. I'm doing well, casually trying to get back into the game, waiting for the end of war season for a new alliance. Gotcha. Did you miss the banquet though? Or did you play, were you around for the banquet? Because, buddy, that was an incredible banquet. It was quite the banquet. No, we don't need that. Didn't need that. I'm waiting for a high-skilled player to do a Mr. Fantastic solo Coliseum. Have you tried Mr. Fantastic? I have not. Why would he be particularly good? He doesn't have an armor. I guess, do you do one in there? Do you get one? I don't know. I don't know. I've seen B McG doing his, like, Overseer for a Science, champion. Pre-fights? Does Mr. F have a pre-fight that helps him with that? He doesn't have one that gives him armor, does he? As far as I know. How are you doing though, Odin Thuzadora? How's it going? Abdo after dark gets slippery, apparently. Phrasing? Mean people suck, nice people swallow. No, I mean, no, that'd be mean people spit, nice people swallow. But good try. Good try. And also, even though spitters are quitters, I mean, if they got to the point where they had to spit, I think they're probably doing fine, frankly. Just trying to keep with the conversation. Yeah, no. I appreciate it. I'm just saying you missed slightly. You were adjacent. Which is better than being a J-hold. That guy dies in Andor. Stops him, defender from gaining power. It works. Oh. Okay. I don't know. Why don't you make that video then? Why don't you try it and make that video? I personally hate the fucking Coliseum. Think it's the dumbest game mode they've introduced in quite a long time. So that will not be what I will be doing. You ignore the whore talking, I mean Abdo, not me. Wow. Wow. Nobody's paying me. I'm not a whore. Just a slut. Just a wannabe slut, honestly. We ain't been slutting anything up lately. Okay, sweet. Sure, yeah. I don't remember what this guy's L3 looks like. Let's go for him. Yeah, as a Broncos fan, I like having the 1 seed, but I know our quarterback just doesn't have a comfortable amount of experience to say. Yeah, he didn't look great. Who'd you guys play last year? The Bills? He didn't look great. He hasn't really been super duper impressive all season, frankly. But he's also perfectly capable. So I don't think he's. I think he's in a prove it situation still, similar to the Seahawks quarterback, to Sam Darnold, even though I think that Darnold has proved that he can win in the big situations until he, wins the Super Bowl or something. I think they'll just be talking about the narrative of him seeing ghosts no matter what. Like, even if he gets the Super Bowl, I think they'll still be talking shit about him. Even if he wins the Super Bowl, I think they'll be like, I don't know, man. Still a question mark. Still a question mark. Anubov, hello. What's up, dude? How's it going? I participated in the banquet, didn't have much, but just spent a little to get those community milestones. Now it's the endless unit grind for next year. Well, that's what we're doing right here. We are on the grind already. Pixie, apparently Zoe got tired of my yapping too. She's wandered off. What's up, Art? How's it going? I would just admit that you look as good as you do because of extensive plastic surgery. Ha! No, it's just all natural. All natural. Needs a refund. So rude, so rude. Yep, Coliseum is incredibly stale and respectfully lazy on Kabam's side, but I won't get into that. Yeah, I don't think, I mean, they made the effort and I don't think it was lazy, but it's just extremely unfun content to me. It's very boring. But lots of people are just absolutely loving it. So like for those people who are loving it, I'm happy for them. It's just for me, I'm like, it is doing the exact same fight over and over again. It's just exceedingly boring to me. Exceedingly boring to me. People are like, well, but the rewards are good. I'm like, yeah, but you could literally stick those rewards anywhere you wanted to and it would be more interesting. Rewards being, you know, the rewards for doing arena here are very, very good. That doesn't make arena fun or awesome to do. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a grindy aspect of the game where you don't have to pay too much attention, so I can read chat, or alternatively, I could be watching rewatching an episode of Red Letter Media discuss John Carpenter's best 20 movies or something. You know what I mean? Like, it's not, the rewards are not a excuse for the game mode being boring as fuck. But hey, like I said, other people enjoy it, so I'm happy for them. Like Yuki said, it's his favorite game mode. I've debated on making a small video talking about it. I really don't like being overly negative about stuff. And that would be a mostly negative video, although I would have some suggestions for how to improve it. Art of Chaos, subscribe to the Prime. They've subscribed for 7 months, currently on a 7-month streak. Let's go! Art of Chaos, cheers, and thank you, sir. Much appreciated. By the way, guys, it is January. It's January 10th already, and if you have forgotten, but that Amazon Prime sub might have rolled over, we'll take it. We will take it, and we will say thank you, and we will not complain, not even one little bit. Art, thank you very much, sir. Much appreciated. Thanks for thinking of me. Remove those overpowered endgame rewards. Nobody touches Coliseum. I mean, I think there'd still be plenty of people who would enjoy it, honestly. But yeah, probably. Yeah, last year was the Bills 31-7. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember it being not good, but that's a little worse than I remembered, actually. I think you guys will do better this year for sure. Dude, I did see, not to bring up sore subjects, but I saw Marshawn Lynch on the Manning cast, and Marshawn Lynch is a friggin' national treasure. It doesn't matter if you're not a Seahawks fan. It doesn't matter, you know. Marshawn Lynch is just friggin' awesome, okay? And so he said he'd never seen or heard anyone, you know, ask Peyton about it. So he asked Peyton about that first play of the game, and Peyton's like, wow, really? Okay. He's just like, well, you know, you just come out and normally you expect it to be, you don't know what kind of crowd you're going to get at the Super Bowl, because it's usually a pretty neutral corporate kind of crowd. And so just wasn't expecting it to be so loud. And so then, you know, come out and it is super loud. So he's going up to the line to tell his center and lineman, okay, let's let's switch to the silent count, you know, and that's when he snaps the ball. But it was just friggin' hilarious to see Marshawn interacting with the Manning brothers, and like, because I normally don't think that their ESPN show for the games is very interesting. Like, they do a good job of trying to move things along pretty well and like ask questions of the people who they're interviewing, and they're not like terrible, but they're also not professional broadcasters in the same way as some other interviewers might be. So like, normally I'd rather watch Mr. Grossi's, you know, breakdowns and have the game on behind that or something, right? Or maybe watch like the regular commentators or something like that. But like, dude, Marshawn, he's fucking cracking me up, man. He was just cracking me up. Ninja Turtle send over $8 Australian. I pray to God you make it to 1 million subscribers. Well, thank you very much, sir, for the support and for keeping me in your prayers. However, if I might suggest, you got plenty of time to pray about all sorts of things you want to. I was gonna say, like, there's probably more valuable things to pray for. If I were a deity and someone was like, hey man, I pray this guy gets to 1 million subscribers, or hey man, I pray that we cure childhood leukemia, and then I got 1 million subscribers before childhood leukemia was cured, I'd be like, I don't know about that. But I appreciate the kind wishes and the support. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. What's up, Abdu? Took Sentinel to rank 4 today. Nice, Kadinsky. How are you doing, man? Make sure you get him up to Max Sig ASAP, too. He's not the highest prestige champion, but he does want to be Max Sig. He will feel a little lacking on the damage until you do get him to Max Sig, and then once you get him Max Sig, he'll still feel kind of a little. He's not the craziest damage dealer, is what I'm saying. But he'll be good enough for sure, and he's a pretty damn fun champion. I think Sentinel has crazy utility. He ends up with decent damage, and you know, he's pretty good champion. Pretty solid oh my god, we went way farther than I needed to in this arena. Why didn't anybody stop me? We only need 4 million points. I'm in like 5 million points. Why didn't anybody stop me? I pray you get a CSP code in 2026. Oh my god. Doing well, and yeah, I know he's Sig 180-ish at the moment. Okay, nice. Vroom vroom goes the neighbor, as is standard. I did clip. I did record. I'm a terrible person as far as the Chrome goes, the Google Chromes, where I'm one of those people who has multiple tabs open and will just leave them open for days or weeks or months or whatever. Eventually it'll crash and be like, do you want to restore? I'm like, yes, restore. There's something I was looking at 3 months ago, which I definitely want to get back to. And so I had a couple of different clips, and one of them was your penis is too small. We had that clip brought up, and but so in order to get that audio, what I do is then have the browser open in OBS. OBS being the program I use to show you the game and record, right? So when we bring it up in a, you know, we switch to Chrome. We just bring it up over here. That's the wrong thing, but still. And then video record it, and it records in a size that's this large. So if I want it as a clip, then I have to like zoom in and recenter it and do whatever, and then clip it short if I want to turn it into a GIF or something. But just for the audio, I don't need to do that. So I will. There's a couple things like that clip, and a couple other things that I've done where oh wait, get out of this goddamn arena. I'll have that eventually. I've at least done part 1 of that, where then I can get it so that I have it on my little stream deck, and I can, when they go vrooming by, I can just play that sound effect. So eventually we're gonna get more sophisticated with our things, but also with our stuff. No lie. I don't know why the Manningcast doesn't post or talk about the current Broncos team. I mean, they're covering the games, so probably that's why. Be right back. Edits is in charge. He's not even a mod. Peyton might be salty. I mean, it was pretty funny. It was good, yeah. Why can't I never be in charge? 2 words. Soup jar. Oh, you're playing as MODOK, my favorite. I thought of you when I played that, yes. It's true. Casanova, I hate autocorrect. Loving my Casanova too. Thank you for the redeeming of your points there too. Much appreciated, Kadinsky. Much appreciated. Who made Storm president? When Jeff got a green name, Jeff became president of the Gray Name Club. Don't be, you know, he's only president of the Gray Name Club. He doesn't have like power outside of the Gray Name Club, so don't worry about him too much. If you're in the club, he's got no power at all. So yeah, it's gotta be this. You're in the club. He's got no power over you. No power over you. Scorp, hello. How's it going? Anyone else done with Coliseum? I'm not, just 'cause I think I haven't messed with the last couple days. Like I got like one of the things, probably. I probably have, we can go check and see how many points I have actually. Are the Mannings the intoxicated gamers of the NFL? No, I don't think so. Interesting conversation all about players, people, and all around good buggers. No. Not, well, I mean, they might, yeah, they're probably not bad people, but who knows? They're rich and famous. Usually leads to bad things. Yeah, that's, yeah. Yeah, he's not a mod. F the edits guy. I didn't say that. I'm just like, I don't really think Pixie can leave non-mods in charge. Also, Pixie's not in charge in the first place, so I should be putting anybody in charge, really. She's just kind of full of it. Just kind of full of bell. Chris Cam, hello. Thanks for the first time chat. How are you doing, man? What's going on? Good evening to you. When are we getting the Sig Stones, by the way? I'm waiting to do the EQ until they come out so I can get to the next milestone. Kevin, that's another clip I want. I need the Kevin clip to play. Crashed said probably at the beginning of this next week. So Monday, Tuesday, something like that. He said I could say that so long as I included the word probably. So yeah, that is probably beginning next week. Which do you prefer, Four Roses or Elijah Craig? I actually haven't tried either of them. I've seen them multiple times, but I stopped drinking whiskey mostly and switched to tequila. So yeah, I haven't actually tried either of those. I heard good things. I used to be a Woodford man, I would say though. Well, Jameson because it's cheap at the bars, but Woodford was my preferred of the Kentucky bourbon style. Whatnot. I don't know if both of those are in Kentucky or if they're maybe in Tennessee, but I do know that, again, not getting into things that we don't discuss in the chat, I do know that the American, you know, whiskey and distillery, they're having some hard times because of who they voted for. So, yeah. So anyways, I'm still drinking tequila mostly. Who's president of the Green Names? Nobody's president of the Green Names. We have like Doofus Puncher, who is our head, bouncer for sure. He's definitely allowed people in and out of the club. And then like Darkness and Nasty Dan and Mike. I don't even know if Mike Gohan, is Mike even a member? Probably is, right? One of those guys. They're kind of like our VIP hosts, but there's no actual president of the Green Name Club. Because that'd just be ridiculous, as, you know, I am the owner, CEO, founder of the Intoxicated Gamers Lounge. It is not just my lounge, though. It is Intoxicated Gamers, all of us. There's no apostrophe S. Or could be S apostrophe. It's all of our lounge, because we are all gamers, probably. And some of us might be intoxicated. You don't have to be. You can get a mocktail. It's fine. You can get a Coke. You have a Coke and a smile, you know, that's fine. That's totally fine. But I'm still going to be in charge in the club, obviously. It's good to have multiple presidents. I meant Monday. Oops, what? Kevin GIF exists. Oh yeah, but does it exist with a button that I can hit with the sound effect? I don't think so. I don't think so. So GIFs don't normally have sound too, right? Which is how you keep them short, so they're easily shareable. Because the sound actually takes up a lot of memory. So for some of the things, I would actually want the sound included. Does anyone know why KT stopped doing that? Like, I remember watching KT1's streams and he'd play certain clips and stuff, and I feel like he doesn't do that anymore. Did he get, was there some kind of copyright thing that happened, or did he just get tired of it? I don't know. I've never asked him, I was curious, huh? There's a lot of different things I've never asked people. You wanna do anything? Thank you. Ha! Didn't stun me. Yo, Smeekers, rating with a party of 18. Let's freaking go, Smeekers. Dude, thank you very much for the support. What is up, Smeekers and Smeekers Raiders? What's going on, buddy? How are you doing tonight? Thank you, sir. I believe I did see you streaming the other night. I don't think I had time to stop by and say anything, but what's going up? What get fluff raid? Get fluff trade? Nice. Amit, how's it going? What up? I assume that's probably Mr. Shukla. How are you doing? Four Roses is my favorite out of the two. I like Karuba and Grand Patron. You talk about for tequilas, but okay, Four Roses for out of Elijah Craig and that one. Okay, gotcha. 2 cents MCOC. He just had to pee, so he dumped us on a raid. Wow. So he expects you back when he's done peeing. How long does it take to pee? Like, I recently saw a thing, and it was on Instagram, so clearly it must be true, that said that the average mammal, it is specified the average healthy mammal urinates for about 21 seconds. Like, regardless of species. And I was like, huh, okay. I'm probably not healthy. So, I'm probably not healthy. Interesting. Oh, God. Oh, God. No. To know he has to sit down to pee. I mean, you don't have to, but it's the polite thing to do. If you're at somebody else's house. It's your house. It's just, you're the one cleaning that up, so. You're the one cleaning that up. I tried to explain, and this is dumb and definitely an overshare, but I tried to explain that like when they replaced all the flooring in my apartment because the washing machine breaking and leaking under the floorboards and whatnot, and they have not caulked my toilet yet because I told the maintenance supervisor, I was like, dude, I swear to God, this is the worst toilet I've ever used. I've shit in holes in the ground that were better than this thing. It does not matter what happens. Like, the splashback on this thing is just ridiculous. Like, I can't, when I'm, like, there's just no angle that, like, it's just terrible. And I've, done my business in other toilets in this apartment. I lived in a different apartment. I had to move into the other apartment for a couple weeks while they fixed the flooring and everything. Like, I've used other toilets, and this is the only one that has this issue. And the other maintenance guy is like, no, that's not why. It's just the water's not whatever. And I'm like, dude, I'm telling you, it's a different brand of toilet. It's a Delta. The other ones are like American Standard or something. And this one just sucks. It's not cool. And like the other maintenance guy who's been here for like 10 years, like, no, I'm telling you. And the maintenance supervisor's like, dude, I'm just getting you a toilet. Just don't listen to him. It's fine. We'll get you new one. And the interesting thing was, I don't know if this is why. Again, sorry for the overshare. But the person who lived in this apartment before me was a little person. And I wonder if the toilet that's in here is specifically like more of an ADA kind of toilet for the size that she was. And maybe that's why the bowl is slightly different or something. Because it just feels too small. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm just like, damn it, dude. Just give me a new toilet. Because, like, the supervisor is young and he's cool and he helps out with all sorts of stuff. And I'm just like, yeah, listen to him. Listen to your boss. He's also quitting to move to be with his girlfriend who's going to school in Montana. And I'm very sad about it because he's been, like, the best maintenance person we've had in the whole time I've lived here. But follow your hearts, guys. Follow your hearts. Love, you never know when that comes around. Some of us never get to experience it. Some of us get to experience it only for a short time. Some of us will lose our lovers to cancer or car accidents or, you know, anything. A guy named Todd, whatever it happens to be. So while you can, you chase those dreams. You follow your love to Montana. And doesn't matter if you have a job or not lined up. If she's there, you go follow her or him or them, whatever. Doesn't really, you know, nobody's judging based on whomever you love. Anyways, haven't seen you live in ages. Me? Well, I missed like 4 days in a row, so yeah. My YouTube has been playing up. Stupid YouTubes. Damn YouTubes. Thank you, YouTubes. Don't screw anything up, please. Oh, yeah, be on the purple app now. Nice, Smeekers, nice. I use aimbot. That probably helps. Yeah, makes sense. Is there steps to climb up on the toilet? There aren't. But if there were steps, that would actually be useful because that'd be like a squatty potty, right? You would think. Yeah, working on it right now. Hopefully this month, hopefully by the month I'll be there or less. Wait, what were you working on? Not that high, like 12K in Paragon? You're talking about your prestige? Right on, Scorp. Keep at it. Heard that stat before. Now I'm wondering, was it you who said it before? It might have been. I don't know. The 21 seconds. Girls are currently in the kitchen with a bottle of tequila and White Claws. I'm sure I'll end up in there soon. This last week was something to do something, so the more booze, the better. Okay. I mean, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, buddy. A mammal when I'm drinking 25 plus seconds, easy. Yeah, but that's probably not healthy, so. Sack splash is traumatizing. It is. And you're like in her thighs, and like I don't know. I'm like, dude, why the hell, man? Why? This is not cool. And on top of that, like I got a bidet attachment, so that's nice. And then like going from having a bidet attachment to not having a bidet attachment, I don't know how I was living before. Like seriously, if you don't have a bidet attachment, you are not treating your butt right. I'm just saying. For some reason, this came up like recently too on Reddit or some kind of conversation. And I had a coworker one time. I don't think she's seeing this guy anymore, thankfully. But she said he wouldn't clean his ass in the shower because he thought it was gay. And I was like, first of all, that's fucking disgusting. Second of all, oh my God, how sad and closeted can you be that you won't touch your own butt with soap and water in a shower because you think you might like it and you might end up being gay? Like, what is wrong with you? Like, that's like, girl, that's disgusting. You need to like, I would not be dating that guy. That's for damn sure. Ugh, gross. Anyways, not that important. When I was younger, my dad put a target on the toilet bowl, so that's how I learned to aim. That's good. Yeah. They have, that's another thing they've done studies on too, right? Where like if there's like a little fly or a target in public urinals, then men do a better job of aiming. It's true. 'Tis true. Little people need steps or ladder. I mean, I think she went straight from like cause she had like a wheelchair a lot of time. So I think maybe she just kind of hopped on and off. Not sure. Ninja Turtle sending over an Australian buck again. Thank you. Just give me just a second here, and I will look for your message. Hope so. My toilet would have tried for war crimes, otherwise. What the hell are we talking about? Context missing. Ninja Turtle, what did you say? Travis Crispin, hello, how's it going? KT still plays Eclipse, just not as much. Okay. So like he didn't get in trouble for anything? Ninja Turtle, I'm not seeing a previous message from you that I should be reading. You perhaps were just sending over a buck. I'm not sure. You a home brewer? Never have. I had friends who have. I've had plenty of homebrewed beers, but never Never myself. Yeah, I don't see any message. Perhaps YouTube ate it, Ninja Turtle. I'm not sure, but thank you for the buck. Either way. Any one of those toilets that you can clean after the business is finished? That cleans itself? That'd probably be cool. No. Japan is way ahead of America in toilet technology. That is for damn sure. Everything I've seen. What other reason is there to shower than to clean your butt? Well, hey, there's other parts of you that get stinky and dirty, I assume. But also, showers are nice and they feel good too. So there's that reason. My goal for this year is to go to Australia so I can catch up with my cousins. At least I'll have a free place to stay. That is a huge difference maker when you're traveling, Kadinsky, for sure. Makes a huge difference to have a free place to stay. Cuts down the cost quite a lot. I have found, as I've gotten older, that if possible, I would rather just spend money to not be staying with a friend on their couch or somewhere, you know, in a spare bedroom. But definitely, especially when younger, helps out a lot. What's up, YouTube user? How's it going? I learned to aim because I was forced to clean what I missed. I mean, like, I don't know. Everybody does anyways, but... Or should, but yeah. That fly as a target in urinals leans into behavioral economics. I had applied for a job at Pizza Hut. Do you hope they get back to me? Yeah, of course, man. Good luck on the job hunt. My best mate told me he never sits on the toilet seat when doing number twos. Hope he had good... What? Why would you? Yeah, some people's behaviors are very odd. Very odd. I mean, I kind of understand, like, you know, if you're in like a disgusting public space, maybe doing a little kind of hover squat or something, but never? Like at your own home? Fucking weird. It's weird. Do you think power creep killed Shuri? No, I think she'll be useful at times still. She's never been the best Battlegrounds champion, and that is currently still the, I would say, main focus of the high-end players, or then in Alliance War. And I think that she's never been the best Alliance War champion either. I guess, yeah, in some ways power creep has hurt her, because, like, you're probably never going to use a Shuri over, say, like, Ironheart or Riri, or, you know, like, that's the same champion, Ironheart or Riri. In Alliance War for most nodes, but yeah, I don't know. Like, I think Shuri's still a very good champion. What about AJ Nick? How's it going? No Shot Bears came back when it was 21-3 at halftime. What is this? My fantasy team is fracked. How are you still playing fantasy? You got one of those leagues that goes deep and you redraft the playoffs or something? But yes, everybody who had a lead today blew it, except the Bears. I mean, you know, Rams got it back, but. If you're worried about touching your stink hole that badly because you think it might make realize that you're gay, then you're probably totally gay already. You just don't know it. Yes, you're like deeply in denial. We were in the break room, and there's like 3 or 4 of us in there, and she's telling us this story, and we're all just like, I'm sorry, what? Bro. Like, good luck. You should dump him. He's gay. And even if he's not, he's got a gross fucking ass. Like, dude, what? What? Standing, pooping, your buddy needs to be investigated and studied, possibly imprisoned. Possibly just jailed before he does something worse. Old men complain about young men having loud streams. What? No, I'm just yapping. I don't do fantasy. Ah, okay. I haven't had a fantasy team for a while, and it's been kind of nice, honestly. Bears Packers, nice ending. I mean, both games today were fun. I think we got a good start to the playoffs. It was definitely a fun day of the foosball. I will be watching foosball again tomorrow. I will try to, like, today I should have gone and taken a shower at halftime on the second game, so that I was ready to stream like as soon as it ended, but then I didn't, and so then I was like watching until like whatever, didn't shower until after the game was over. So otherwise I could have been ready to go. We're either doing just full on Battlegrounds, checking out the Invade meta and setting up a deck for next season tomorrow, or we're gonna play something else because MCOC is dreadfully boring on Sundays. My favorite sport of all time is baseball. My favorite team is the Yankees, and my cousin plays for New Zealand. Interesting. Right on. I'll try not to hold it against you. Although actually, too, I'm going to be slightly more forgiving of you since you're not from the States. And the Yankees would have been one of the teams most marketed at you for overseas and whatnot. Yo, what up, Redwood? I had a friend, Rip, who used to hover over public toilets as well as when he was over others' place, and yeah, it was never a good outcome. Yeah, sorry about your friend. But yeah, that's not, I've ever had to hover. Like, I'm not kidding, I've shit in a hole before. You know, you go camping, or maybe you're at the border crossing between Greece and Albania. I don't know, whatever. There's places where sometimes you're gonna have to poop in a hole. But in general, in my own bathroom, or in America for the most part, like, I can't really think of any reason you would need to do that or want to do that. I kind of forgot who I was fighting with here, and I was like, why is this taking so goddamn long? I thought this was Immortal Abomination. I'm like, oh no, it's Man Thing. That's why that L2 is not killing. Oh, Man Thing, you squishy guy, you. I wonder if he'd be okay for the invade meta on defense. Just since he is so mushy. Wouldn't do the best block damage against him. Probably not, though. Very few Mystic defenders still any good, really. I got a baseball and cap signed by Curtis Granderson. That's a name I've not heard for quite a while. Good player back in the day, though. For sure. We had a guy that got stuck in a small bathroom at the hospital once. I don't know how he even got in the stall. Fire department had to get him out. That's depressing. That is depressing. What's up, TJ? How you doing? To be honest, public toilets probably the most of the time are probably better than using your own as it's cleaned regularly, theoretically. Yeah, I think that depends. Drops still available? They're available till Sunday. I don't know if that is like at midnight, so I don't know if you have like an hour left or if it's like a 10 a.m. cutoff time. I am not sure, Banamune, but I do have drops on, so they should be, you know, they'll be working if they're working. They'll be working on the channel here. Imagine just perpetually living with swamp ass. I just couldn't do it. No, that's really gross. Like, just clean your ass, man. Just like imagine living so far in the closet and hating yourself so much too, though. That's got to be even worse. So it's got to be even worse. That border story was eerily specific. Yeah. How do you feel about Aqib Talib? Not much, really. I guess. I don't know. I mean, I know the name, but I don't really have feelings one way or the other. How we use the bathroom has been a talking point for too long. It is true. Let's talk about something else. Good Lord. Really talking shit tonight? Well, it's better than the terrible, shitty jokes. So that's, you know, at least that. Totally forgot about drops. Thanks. Well, thanks to Banimune. Yeah. I don't know what the plans are going forward. Have not heard anything else about more stuff. Don't know any news about the, like Thor or Ragnarok kind of stuff. But is there gonna be like another? Did they? I feel like they've been mostly doing 2 streams a month these days, so I don't know if there'll be another stream before the end of the month or like maybe just close to the next update. So maybe like at the beginning of February. We'll see. I was kind of thinking of streaming a play-by-play for one of the foosball games tomorrow. I'm not sure. Not sure. Could be kind of fun though. I would need a good like. Are you allowed to show the like ESPN or NFL or whatever? Like, because you're not allowed to show footage from the game, obviously. But are you allowed to show like their update tracker in the background? I mean, a baseball bat back when I was at school. You made a bat? That's cool. Made out of Rimu, which is New Zealand timber, and Rimu is roughly 300 years old. Wow. Well, I hope someone else had already cut that down. That's really cool, though, man. Was it durable for that? I've never heard of that kind of tree. That's cool. That's cool. What the F is going on in chat? I don't know. You left us, so you tried to leave someone who's not even a mod in charge, which is ridiculous. Strange been thinking of power outage in the toilet with door lock stuck. Now this bathroom talk comes up. Why were you thinking of that? Why would your lock be electric on the bathroom door? Abdo started it. I kind of did. I feel real shitty about it. Boo. Have a baseball cap signed by Mark McGwire when he was playing for the A's in 1994. Damn. That's a long time ago. How? Were you an A's fan, or was it just kind of like, it was Mark McGwire? Have you... So we could just do the double mediums here. Have you heard anything on when the Six Stones be out for the T5? Oh yeah, Micah, you must have just missed it. I was just talking about it. But probably early this coming week. Probably. Tis what I was told to say. You finished that Arena Bald Man? Oh, are we done again? I just sit and I talk to you guys. I'm just trying to catch all the messages in chat, you know? Just trying to be a good streamer. Make sure that I'm talking basically 100% of the time so that we never have dead air and so that we always annoy Pixie. Don't think so, just made it as a display bat. Gotcha. I'm gonna make a case for it so I can put the bat in it with a slot on the side. So I can put the signed ball next to it. Nice, dude. That sounds cool. Makes me think of the Natural, of course, making your own bat. Have you seen that movie? Except for now I'm thinking of I'm not thinking of the right Natural music. I'm thinking of Chariots of Fire. Damn it. What is the music from the Natural? The Sting, maybe? Is that the main theme that gets used? I don't remember. You get lots of Aussies, Kiwis on your streaming videos. Great. We get a fair few, yeah. We get a fair few. Ninja Turtle, speaking of, sent over 8 more Australian dollars. Thank you very much, sir. Not only did they do Lego Santa Darth Maul, but they also did Lego Santa Darth Vader. Nice. Did you get both of them? Yeah. Crap, I did it again. Oops, he did it again. Live Edits Lab. My aunt lived in the Bay Area and took us guys to a game. Nice, dude. Did you open any solo Coliseum 7-star Nexus crystals? Unverse, hello. Solo Coliseum Nexus. I don't think I haven't opened any crystals since like the most recent kind of rank or the awards video, you know, rewards video rather. Ages ago, but all time I'm between 42, Rip Chadwick, or Trouble with the Curve. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. All time, I think I go Field of Dreams, probably, you know. For love of the game is great, but I probably go Field of Dreams or Sandlot. Maybe Sandlot, honestly. Maybe Sandlot. Oh, what are we doing? Okay, I'm gonna pour in a drink. What were we gonna look at? Oh, crystals. I have this one banquet crystal. We're just keeping this tab alive for no reason with that one banquet crystal. Yeah, I don't think I've opened anything though. Gala Collector Nexus. I gotta, yeah. These Titans are getting out of control here, man. Titans are off the charts here. We got relic crystals to open. I don't even know, man. I don't even know. We're close on the 7-star awakening gem. I could do this real quick. We could do some Coliseum. Where was I with this? If you were singing, then touch the electric door. Do you sing electric music? Like what? Electric. Those are classics. Respect that. Anyone here use Mr. Knight for anything? Hal, did you just take it, Mr. Knight? Somebody I remember in the Alliance did. You're killing me, Smalls. Dude, I had a coworker who loved movie references, would say you're killing me, Smalls, and had never seen Sandlot. And somehow this came out and we're all drunk like at one night, and he's like, I've never actually seen it. And we're like, shut up, Ernie. His name is Ernie. We're like, shut the hell up. There's no way you've not ever seen it. And he's like, I swear I've never seen it. I'm like, how do you say this when you, oh my god, we were so mad. I hope you've seen it by now. I don't know. Rookie of the Year, Angel in the Outfield. Rookie of the Year, yes. Angel in the Outfield, meh. Major League, the first one's best baseball movie ever. Actually, damn, yeah. That's tough. It's hard for me to give a comedy best ever. Now, because the comedies can be the best ever. But, and both Field of Dreams and Sandlot obviously have comedic elements. Major League, Bull Durham, John C. Yes, that is very high up there as well. I don't know. That's tough, man. It's tough. Oh no. Please be frozen. Please be frozen, Ice Cube. Yay. Okay. My ice maker still doesn't work too. That's another thing they need to fix. So I have to use this tray like a friggin' heathen over here. Like, seriously, what kind of barbarian has to make their own ice? Like, I thought we were living in a society. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Gotta make my own ice. The oven light won't go off. Just everything's falling apart over here. Don't F with Jobu. I mean, that is true. Cal Warden, hello. How's it going? Thanks for the first time, chat. Yeah, well, people give me crap because I've never seen Star Wars. You said something earlier, too, that made me want to ban you, but no, that's two things. That's two things. Oh, God. Ahoy, Chris Gonzalez. What up, Rub T? How are you doing? Calling it now. Void is going to be super annoying. Tag are probably going to be trash. What? For what? Blindside is a good movie too, and yes, I know that's not baseball. That's true. It is not. And it's an okay movie. That whole story and that family are like just douchebags, apparently. So, kind of actually, really were not cool people. So, kind of sours the movie for me, you know. I got yet another science gem. Why only ever get science or skill? It's like they know I don't want them. I have tech, the same issue. I can never get skill or science, actually. Maybe you're getting all my skill and my science, and I'm getting all your other gems. Could be. Taxi Driver is probably the most popular quoted movie that people haven't watched. I mean, of a certain age, I guess, TJ, but shit, I bet less than 10% of people in this chat have even seen that movie. Abdo, you need an ice mold, get a Death Star or something cool. Yeah, it would have to fit in the triangle glasses though, right? I don't know. I had a girlfriend one time who got me whiskey stones as a gift, and I was like, that's really cool, what a cool idea, thank you. And they sucked. It's like, wow, these don't actually get cold that, I mean, they don't keep anything cold that long, and on top of that, they don't put any water, and a little bit of water with your whiskey or your scotch or tequila or whatever actually helps to bring out the flavor. So I was like, that was very thoughtful of you. This didn't pan out at all how I was hoping, but whatever. At least it was very thoughtful. Oh, God. Well, crap. I was hard holding my block and fully not expecting that. That was dumb. Damn it, why didn't I heavy? Okay. No. Nerd. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Just give me the opening. Oh, did my vulnerability go away? Crap. Well, that was crap timing. Uh-oh, that was not what we wanted to do, but I guess, yeah, we did some decent damage anyways. decent damage anyways. And now I'm about to die to recoils. Oh, I would love to shoot. Okay. Can I get this off before? No, I can't. Damn. Oh, well. Kratos, Loop, Mo. Hello. How do you do? Yes, we have the exact same build. I'm masking my tattoos at the moment. Twitch drop is saying it ended an hour ago. I'm stuck at 28 minutes remaining. I'm guessing it's bugged. I don't know. I thought it usually things happen based on like Kabam, you know, West Coast, same time zone as I am. I'm not sure. So I just remember them saying it was ending Sunday. So maybe try to refresh and restart and see if it updates anything. I don't know if that was ending like at a set time on Sunday or anything. So try Omega Sentinel. I would just rather not waste my time doing that fight again. But then I guess I have 25 energy, don't I? We could do Omega Sentinel. Sure, whatever. I guess. She's consistent. I mean, that was consistent enough for me too, so. I'm watching Total Recall today. Maggie, which one? How's it going? TK421, get back to your goddamn post. 42 is also the answer to the ultimate question of the universe. Yeah, life, the universe, and everything. Yeah, it's how many roads must a man walk down, sir? Stick with Ant-Man. Yeah, we'll try this. What the hell? I don't care about this at all, so. Cali Swag, though. Hello, how do you do? What's going on? Okay, can you, sure. There we go. Okay, great. I mean, she seems fine. I do feel like the damage is probably just going to be better overall and easier and more consistent with Fat Man. But yeah, she's not doing bad. No, Twitch drops ended at 1 a.m. Eastern. Oh, did they? Well, that sucks. Did they post that somewhere or what? Because I had not seen anything about that, but I will take your word for it. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't say this is like better. It's not bad. Damn it, couldn't get that off before protection came back up. Can we get this off? Yes, we can. Right, she's cooking though. Not doing bad at all, for sure. Crap. Damn it, protection back up again. Whoops! Well, crap. I ran straight into that. All right, well, so yeah, that might have been, I mean, that was 6 points same way, so not bad. We'll take it. Where are we at? What do we need to do for these BS things? What can we get to? So we need to get 80 points, right? And we're at 35. Oh God. We still have like plenty of time, right? So 52, that's a little bit deceiving on the 52 days though. How much longer do we have on this one specifically? Does it say? Is there a place where it says where you have with each champion? Sartha, hello, how's it going? I haven't tried Shocker yet. Left side of drops, you can see it. When will it end? Oh, does it say? Okay, sorry guys. Well, bummer. Anybody still trying to get him? Sorry. I use both the Mega Sentinel and Fant for this. Fant Man is safer, but OS can do slightly better due to debuffs. Twitch drops were going for at least 12 days after. No, they were on Tuesday through Sunday here. So, talking about doing heavies with the Mega Sentinel, just use SP2 to knock down the plasmas to do most of the work. Okay, do that. So just don't even bother getting the protection gone. I just figured you want that to hit decently hard. Kira, hello. No, Fate Man is not good enough. OS is better as it's hard to align the damage with all shenanigans going on in this fight. I mean, I've gotten the same amount with Fate Man, so. You need those debuffs maxed and paused. You can ignore protection for the most part. Okay. Ace did 16 rooms with a Mega Sentinel. Ace is better than me. Ace is also the place for hardware. Random, but Pacific Rim had the potential to be a good franchise. Wish the second movie didn't flop. That is random. And also, I don't know if I'd agree with that necessarily, but a good franchise, like, I don't know. I'm gonna agree with that. No, I enjoyed the first one, kind of a little bit. It's hard for me to be like any bad movie franchise is going to be like a good franchise. You know what I mean? Like those are like, I feel like those are specifically made to be high budget bad movies in a way. Not like just total trash, but like, you know, they're big dumb monster movies. I don't feel like I don't feel like the Monsterverse or that's a different one. That was The Mummy. That's the one that got canceled, right? Because it was so bad. The Godzilla versus Kong ones, like those probably make enough money to keep making those movies, but I wouldn't like describe them as a good franchise, really. That's the problem with Omega Sentinel here. You basically die on one mistake. Well, yeah, that was silly though. Playing like you're afraid to get hit. If this SP1 is unblockable, you can parry one hit. I mean, I don't know. Seemed to be fine with me. Bobby Bobbert Bob, hello. How's it going? A very strange question, but what would you say is worse, cereal with orange juice or ketchup as pizza sauce? Oh, depends on the cereal, I guess. Because, like, if it's Cheerios, you're probably mostly just tasting orange juice and, well, you know, it's like a really pulpy orange juice. But if it's like, I don't know, Cocoa Puffs, that's probably like toothpaste. Like, that's probably like orange juice. Like, that's just like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Ketchup, none of those things should be, no. If you're super poor to the point where you're thinking of using ketchup for pizza, sauce, do something. Rice is really cheap. Beans and rice, noodles. Like, I just don't know. No. Isn't a new boss every 2 weeks? Yes, but I would like the timer to say 2 weeks rather than 52 days. It says this one ends when the next one starts, but does it have like a thing? Hang on. It says 52 days, Coliseum. Oh, it does. Okay, 10 days. Available in 10 days. So, Havoc, I have 10 more days to get my 80 points. Okay, cool. That's what I wanted to know. Thank you. Skeptic, hello. Can I send you some pics of my 6-star roster trying to get back into the game and not sure who to invest into for Act 7 or 8? I don't actually do that so much these days since I got rid of Twitter. I technically have Blue Sky, but I don't do anything there either. You can send them over if you want to join the Discord and people can give you advice and stuff. But yeah, or you can just ask. We'll try to help you out. For sure. What are we doing? No. Ace is the place for the helpful hardware, folks. It's true. It is true. Abdo will watch She-Hulk series and Ironheart series. Speaking of randomness, why are you talking about those? I've seen both of those. Not really anything to write home about. Actually, She-Hulk was, I would say, while still being extremely bad, immeasurably better than Ironheart. Ironheart was like, I forced myself to finish it since I started it and regretted it. I honestly wouldn't even invest too much into 6 stars now. Yeah, that's true too. If you're trying to get back into the game, Skeptic, maybe do a new account challenge with the knowledge you have now, because you might end up farther along than where your old account is, and you can always take that name for the new thing because you have the, you know, do the name change token and stuff. You want to like keep the same name and stuff, but now's a good time to do new account challenges, because with the knowledge you have now, you can probably progress much faster and might even just have like a better time doing it. New account challenges can be pretty fun, especially when you're trying to get back into the game. Like, you'll get some different champions than who you had before, so won't be carried by who you had before, you know? Depends on how rock bottom you are. No, the rice or beans or what, you're never rock bottom enough to use ketchup for pizza sauce. That's fucking disgusting. Bro, my roommate literally uses ketchup as a sauce for pizza. It's disgusting. Like, I buy him pizza sauce, but he refuses. Is this at college? Do you have a choice in roommates? Are you in the dorms? Because I would probably request a new roommate. I don't necessarily say that as the reason, but it might get you out of there. I don't know. It might. I have 3 7 stars, but they're not the best ones. Luke, Storm, and Quicksilver. Well, Papa Luke is really, really good. But still, I might, just for fun, just restart. I don't know. Yeah, you know, you can come up quick too. Just with that account, you can still do a lot of stuff. But Luke Cage got a buff, so he's actually awesome. So, do shooting stars yet? Yeah, the shooting stars will get you 7 stars pretty quickly. It's a good way to go. You never had a poor man's pizza? Bread, toast, ketchup, and American cheese? No, because while I've been poor in my life, and I'm poor now, I've always had just better taste than that. Rank 2 Luke, not sure why you rank 2 him though. Papa Luke destroys every single Mystic champion in the game pretty easily. And I mean, he's just a really, really solid champion. Bleed immune, the concussion, he does debuffs if you need to do like a lane where you need debuffs. He just an incredible champion. I have a bunch of shorts with Luke Cage on my YouTube's channel, so if you want to know more about him, feel free to check that out. Because he's awesome. He is awesome. That was still, she was still invisible. Okay, cool. Poor or not, beans and toast still one of my favorite meals. Yeah, but not pretending that ketchup is pizza. That's just disgusting, man. That's disgusting. I finally got the 80 health bars done and never want to fight Havoc again. And I also never want to use future Garbage Man again. Why do you not like Fant Man? I'm so, like, is it because he hurt you? Where did he touch you, God of the Abyss? Where, show me on the doll. Where did he touch you? Because Fant Man is a great champion. He's like close to the top of the tech class, if not at the top. So like, I really don't understand why you don't like him. Is there a new Marvel movie up this year? Doomsday is in like around Christmas, right? Is Spider-Man before that? Isn't Spider-Man the spring? Maple beans because I'm Canadian. That's acceptable. Yeah. That's absolutely acceptable. I'm seeing all these tier lists and I feel like I'm missing out on a bunch of goated champions like Herc. Yeah, but that's because tier lists are stupid and you shouldn't pay attention to them. Tier lists are things that YouTubers put out so that they have a constant source of content they can put out once a month, updating their tier list, which doesn't take them a whole lot of effort and gets easy clicks. But tier lists are dumb. This game is not about tier lists. And no shade to any of my fellow content creators who make tier lists. But this is a game where you're presented with many different puzzles and many different solutions to those puzzles. Relying on one best champion like Hercules here or whatever is not going to actually carry you through the game. Why? Dude, what is going on where I'm moving my camera just slightly? What is this bullshit? Alright. That's irritating me. Irritating me. What's up, Minkle? How you doing? Yeah, tier lists are crap, and you can get content done with any champions you need to. Your champion roster is a toolbox. It contains many different tools. Some jobs require this tool, some jobs require that tool, but using the same tool over and over again for every job, like not everything's a friggin' nail. You don't need a hammer for everything. And sometimes you can hammer shit in not using a hammer. You know, you can hammer in a nail using your boot. You can do all sorts of different stuff with different tools. So don't worry about tier lists too much. I didn't like Fant Man, but I pulled him and rank 4 Sig 200 and he became one of my favorite champions. Yeah, he's like a great champion. I don't really understand what God of the Abyss' problem is. I'll never argue that Fant is bad because he's one of the best champions in the game by far. I just don't like him using him, nor do I like fighting him. But is it because you're angry at him having to fight him that you don't like using him? Are you just bitter? Because that feels likely in your case. It's totally fine though to not like using a champion though, obviously. You know me, like I don't use Kate. Not a big Kitty fan. Mostly at this point though, it's just because people are so obnoxious about it. Fant Man is growing on me after fighting the dumb Havoc fight. Fant Man's awesome. Like if you don't think Fant Man is cool, go watch B McGee's videos on him. I can't eat brown beans. Well, lucky for you, there's a whole shitload, poop load of different types of beans. Fant Man touched him in the abyss, yeah. Hoping Papa Luke may be used versus the last Coliseum fight. It's the Destroyer. Would be nice. Would be nice. The Kakarot. What's up, dude? How's it going? Hello, Abdo. I finally took my Luke Cage to rank 4 yesterday. Sig 80 enough for now? Yeah, don't bother sigging him up at all. He doesn't need sig levels. It just his indestructible comes back sooner. If you're in a fight where you need his indestructible twice though, you're probably in bad shape anyway, so don't sig him up or worry about it. His prestige is not good, but it's not like the worst. Like, but no, don't take him up. Don't take him up. I think Spider-Man is in the summer. I heard that Shothra is the villain, but I don't know if that is confirmed. I have not heard anything about that. I was thinking, is it so? Because we're gonna get season 2 of Born Again and the Punisher one-shot thing, and those should be about the same time, right? But I think those are like supposed to happen before the events of Spider-Man Home something or Doomsday. I don't know. I'm not up to date on all my emergency awesome, rumors and speculation vids and whatnot. So not fully sure. I legit do not understand how so many other people can spend so much time watching shows where I'm like, nope, still want to catch up on this show. Nope, still want to catch up on this show. Like, what am I doing with all my time? Legitimately, I'm like, how do people have time for all this shit? Like, no, I haven't seen the most recent season of this show. No, I haven't tried this show yet. Also, I just have a hard time these days sitting still and watching stuff without doing anything like on my phone, and that is definitely a problem. That is, the cell phones are, they're very clearly, smartphones in particular, they're very clearly a extremely useful tool, but goddamn, they might be the downfall of society too. Like, I swear to God, they're terrible. Good night, everyone. Vitali, be out of here. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for saying something in chat a couple times too. I can hammer in a time by wearing parachute pants. Boo! Take a lap. Yeah, just realized you've absolutely never put out a tier list. You might be the only MCUC creator to never put one out. No, I don't think Brian never put one out either. And again, no shade to my fellow content creators who put out tier lists, or best champs to rank up, or best champs to awaken videos. Those are good videos and they help people, but they're, like I said, it's like you can update yours once a month and there you go. There's an updated list and you kind of cover the same things. You know all of them. Only 2 new champions got released. Maybe a couple champions got buffed. So there's not really a whole lot to add to it, but it's up to date at least. So the people finding it look for the most up to date one, and that can be helpful to people. And so that's just easy content to record, talk about it real quick. It barely needs any editing. You put it out. That's that, just for the views. Because unfortunately, part of YouTube or content creation in general, which still seems extremely just stupid, like just saying it that way. But unfortunately, part of it is that content is content to a certain degree, So it doesn't have to be great stuff to get views. And oftentimes when you put in more effort, it gets fewer views than some kind of just slop that you put out. And it's just like, it's extremely discouraging to put out something you put in a lot of effort into, have it not really get that many views, and then you put out, a crystal opening video and it gets a bunch of views. Like it's not, it's discouraging. And you also can't like make things go viral. You don't know like what's gonna happen with different things. I don't like the intercept based champs. I don't need to wait for the thing to turn red before using a special. I just don't like using him. That's it. I mean, you can just block and punish heavies and then you don't need to intercept. Do you watch Eric Voss's theories? No, Beamer, I used to, but my God, the product placement there is so fucking obnoxious. I stopped watching that. What is that channel? New Rockstars? I stopped watching New Rockstars 2 or 3 years ago, probably. Like, dude, but first, let's hear from our sponsor in the middle of the fucking video and blah, 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 blah. I'm just like, dude. I understand. You got to make money. You got a staff you got to pay when you get big like that too, to edit videos to help you out. I can't stand it, dude. I hate ads. I absolutely hate the enthusiasm with which he hawks his fucking wares, or who else is like Manscaped 2.0. Like, I fucking hate it, dude. So yeah, I'm fully off the New Rockstars train. Like, it's way way too obnoxious for me. That's why, like, Emergency Awesome, he just does the shit. And, like, every once in a while he'll do a giveaway or something. But, like, he doesn't do that kind of bullshit. So, no. Fuck that. I fucking hate ads. I hate sponsorships. I hate all that stuff. And I just realized one of my old members is in your alliance. What are they doing up in my business? Wonder Man series at the end of this month. Oh yeah, that's true too. I've not heard too much about it, so I don't know if there's gonna be much hype or anything. After Secret Invasion and Ironheart were such absolute dog shit, I'm not super excited for any Marvel shows, frankly. The character of Wonder Man, as far as I know, does seem interesting, so I'm sure to check it out. I check out like all the Marvel stuff. I have to justify having Disney Plus, but yeah, I don't know if I'm like hyped for it or anything. There's a cool looking Marvel fighting game coming out this year, Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. It's like old school fighting with shiny 2D comic book style graphics. Looks neat. We'll look it up. In some ways, I wish that, you know, my YouTube channel is obviously built off of Marvel Contest of Champions, but in some ways I wish it wasn't, because MCOC just takes up so much time if you want to stay up to date on everything. And partially, I kind of need to stay up to date on the news of MCOC and what's going on. And I'm not as up to date as I'd like to be with testing champions and knowledge of the game and that kind of stuff. And it still takes up the majority of my damn time. I mean, I do pay attention to the sports ball. One thing I'm going to definitely remember for 2026 is exactly how much time that the sports ball can take up when the Mariners make the playoffs and the Seahawks are, you know, Seahawks, and that money wise and trying to pay my bills, I really need to come out ahead in those months where there isn't that distraction for me, so that I can take a little more time off to enjoy those things, you know, because like doing the Summoner Fest in DC or BC, and then going to visit Lefty in Washington DC and that kind of stuff, like that hurt, man. Like those 2 months were like, I didn't make rent those months. Like I paid rent, but I didn't make enough money on YouTube and Twitch to pay rent. And so I need to be able to come out ahead in March and February and other months to make up for some of that time where I'm not making as much. And because the nature of it, like, you know, I don't, who knows, man. We got Ninja Turtle up there as the big shot at 1336. Some other people have sent over support. Thank you guys. But it's not, there's no particular consistency, you know. Maybe somebody pops on and sends over $100. Maybe we don't make $1. And I'm very fortunate. I very rarely have a stream where nobody sends over at least $1, like James with a terrible joke or something. But that's not, it's not the same as when you're working for like even a minimum wage or whatever. That's you do this amount of hours, you get this amount of money, right? And some of it does depend on like, did anybody watch this video, or did this short get a bunch of new subscribers? And that's very hard to rely on. So my point being, I need to like definitely do my best to, whenever I have free time and I don't have a bunch of other stuff going on, I need to like be putting out videos. I need to be grinding. I need to be doing extra streams and stuff, because I got to make up for the other times when I can't. And we're still a very long ways off from fully supporting ourselves doing this, you know. Just tried to join your Discord, but it says the link is timed out. Try a different link. Ah, damn it, dude. What? That's weird, because the link should be permanent. And that is irritating. Someone said this was the case a month or two ago, and I updated the link. But it should be permanent. So hang on a sec. Invite invalid. That is so stupid. Why is that way? Let me see if on the YouTube side of things it is too. I also heard the Blade movie is getting turned into a Midnight Suns movie. I saw something about they said it wasn't going to be getting made, but I didn't really see more details than that. The link works on YouTube. Skeptic, hello. Why is it not working on Twitch, I wonder? Should be the same link. I don't know. Damn it. See if this works. Because that works for me on YouTube, but it doesn't. For some reason, the Twitch one's broken. I'll have to fix it behind the scenes later. So I don't know what the deal is with that. Well, anyways, are the overheads expensive for your stream, Abdo? Well, like life? Yeah, I mean, yeah, rent, tequila, Zoe treats, like all those things cost money. Yeah, groceries. Blade's been dead for a long time. Sucks too. The original script was cool. I don't know enough about it. Gotta go. Stupid MFing weather triggered my asthma again. Sorry, Pixie. I unfortunately also have to go, guys. It is getting close to midnight for me. Zoe should have had her medicine about 13 minutes ago. It's okay. She gets it every 12 hours, so it's not the end of the world if we're a little off here and there. But yeah, that is going to do it for me tonight. That one worked? Good. Okay. So shout out to Ninja Turtle for being our big shot of the evening. But thank you to everyone else who sent over some support tonight. Bunch of new followers on Twitch, which is awesome. Them Twitch Prime subs, we will definitely take those too. Thank you guys very much. We will be back tomorrow. I am going to watch Foosball. I will try to be on as soon as the Foosball game ends. And I'm going to try, like I said, I did find my power cord in between moving, found my power cord for the Xbox. So we'll either do Battlegrounds probably tomorrow night since there's no arenas and anything else useful I can do. Or maybe we'll get back to playing Claire Obscure Expedition 33, or maybe we'll play something else. I don't know. We shall see. But I should be live tomorrow, guys. Assuming no other internet issues or anything like that. And I will catch you then. Abdo, I'm going to shoot you a DM on Discord. You can just talk in the main chat too, unless it's something personal or private you don't want everyone else knowing. But otherwise, just send it to me in the main chat because that's why I created the Discord, because I don't want people in my fucking DMs. So anyways, have a good rest of your night, good rest of your day, wherever you're at in the world. I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace.